David Banner.
I just want to make this.
So it's definitely learning.
I just want to make this clear. Just because they both handle situations with a high level of grace and humility and respect, don't get these cats twisted for, don't get that mixed up with weakness. It actually takes more strength to handle things the way that they handle it. Right. To be able to go through the storm and stand tall and not succumb to emotion and to use logic, that's the ultimate sign of strength, in my opinion. I mean, resorting to violence or other things like that, that's the easy way out. Stand tall and let your success and happiness really kill people. That's a different level of strength. And I also want to say this. When Omari is going through something, and this is from what I see observing, Orion goes through it too. They don't really, it's not separated like that. And vice versa. If Orion's having a problem with his daughter, Omari's involved. You know what I'm saying? So it really is a tight unit, bro. It's not,
Well, why don't you understand that with me and you? When I tell you this, when I tell you the same thing, I'm like, Scott, dog, what's up? What's wrong with you? Are you all right, Scott? Just like, I just want to be one with nature. Like, no, dog, what's going now? You explain that with them, but when I do that with you, you tell me to leave you the fuck alone.
I didn't grow up like they did. I grew up the fuck home.
We all still growing, huh, Parker?
Yeah, but they feel each other's pain, they feel each other's happiness, they feel each other's success, man. Their whole family's like that. I've seen say, I gotta call my grandmother, and he'll pick up the phone and she'll be ringing. He can feel when his grandmother wants to talk to him. He'll say Orion, and he'll pick up the phone and O be, dialing in on FaceTime. They have a certain synergy that, that family connection the DNA is strong with them, man. And it's not a game. So, but just to, close out my point, don't take any of their kindness for weakness. Them two right there are killers. I would hate to have to turn them loose on something.
Look how they laughing it off. It's true.
Omarion look like he'll cut you, and you'll be on the ground bleeding. Say, brother, do you need some help? After he just cut him, hey, you need some help, brother.
Yeah, but they're two of the strongest cats I ever met, man, and that's saying a lot from my experiences. Two of the strongest cats I've ever met.
Y'all hold on for 1 second. We're about to pay some bills. Stay tuned. The David Banner Podcast.
Dave Anderson is passionate about helping our people get out of the rat race and into entrepreneurship. We've seen him on The Breakfast Club, Forbes, Black Enterprise, CNN, and Fox News, spitting facts on business and entrepreneurship for our people. He's generated over $54 million for his clients last year, and he wants to help you grow your business. Go to thebusinessbully.com. That's TheBusinessBullY.com and connect with an amazing group of people that can help you start, grow, and expand your business. You don't have to worry about the recession when you control your income. Head to thebusinessbully.com right now and sign up for his Inner Circle Boot Camp. You'll get top-notch training, access to marketing, and a list-building software, and 24/7 support and more for one low price. And check him out at thebusinessbully.com. Once again, David Anderson, thank you for your support. This is the David Banner Podcast.
How many years apart are you guys? Because there is a great chemistry between you.
2.5.
2.5?
2.5. I'm younger.
Yeah, he's February 12th. I'm November 12th.
Yeah, so we kind of like born on the same day. 11/12, 2/12 is like 11 and 2. Same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Brothers, does you all, how does your mother, you guys' mother, deal with, you all traveling and being so engaged in the music industry at a young age? Because there was a time, I never forget this, when I was in high school, I noticed that my mother wouldn't go to sleep until she heard my key in the door. So I started coming home early if I wasn't really into something, just so my mom could sleep at night. Like, two of her children are heavily engaged in this music industry on the west side of things. That couldn't have been easy for a loving mother. You know what I mean? Yeah.
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 I mean, I really have to like salute moms because she really gave us, well, you know, your first time having a child and you have two boys, it's like, you know, we had freedom. We had a lot of freedom. You know what I'm saying? We definitely, you know, were responsible though. You know what I'm saying? We always would communicate with our moms and say, hey mom, we about to go do this and do that. And mom was like, okay. And that's the kind of parenting style that she had. You know, we were always respectful and we let moms know what was going on. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think the freedom that we were allowed to have, it made us want to be responsible because all our other friends, they couldn't stay. They couldn't hang out as much as us and you know, I think our mom knowing we had each other, as long as we were together or if we were linking up later on, I could see the calmness in her. I could see her like, all right, y'all good. Y'all got, you know, y'all gonna link up, y'all got each other. You know, long as we got each other, I think she's fine.
Yeah, and also too, you know, we were, you know, we came up in a different time when being outside was, you know what I mean? Like we was outside. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, water balloon fights, dirt fights,
hopping over fences,
you know,
on roofs,
hopping from roof to roof. Like we were
in
real.
Mississippi, dog. Y'all could have came down and visited us, dog.
Yeah, we was active kids for sure, but I think it's because moms was just like allowed us to really be free, and I think that really supported our gifts, you know, because we were able to explore. We were able to be like, oh, okay, because I definitely had hoop dreams. We both had hoop dreams, but we wasn't, you know.
So we stopped growing.
Yeah, then we was like, okay, basketball is fun.
Start dancing.
How was it for you transitioning from a teen idol to a solo superstar?
It was hell.
That Scott was talking about, that shit switched up quick.
So fast.
It looked like pain went through his whole body.
You know, it was difficult because I didn't really understand, you know, why my fan base and certain people, you know, that enjoy my work as a child prodigy. It's like at one point in time, certain people in my fan base, you know, that I started with, they didn't transfer over because, you know, they thought I was the reason that the group broke up, and they thought so many other things. And just recently, last year when we went on the Millennium Tour, I remember it didn't have anything to do with me, you know, and I was so happy to do that reunion because it closed a chapter for me as a creative artist. You know, I always say, like, you know, growing up in front of the public is hard because, you know, Beyonce was in a group, but they never did it to Beyonce. You know, Justin Timberlake was in a group, but they never did it to Justin Timberlake. You know, Michael Jackson was in a group, but they never did it to Michael, you know, and if they did, I didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? I always felt like I was held back in a kind of way, you know, stepping in the space of becoming a man, you know, and I feel like, you know, over the last couple of years, I really finally reached it. Fatherhood definitely helped that. And the tour did as well, you know what I'm saying? So to answer your question though, growing up, it's hard. I mean, you see the percentage rate of the child stars and how they end up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's hard, you know, you have to really be built for this, you know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like, in general, you get the credit that you deserve for your work?
I feel like,
because I mean, you've been in the game a long time, so that's why I was asking. You know, and I don't think people really acknowledge that.
Right. I feel like I do. I feel like I do, but I think the general consensus is sometimes that maybe I don't get enough credit. But I see you know, the people that really appreciate my music, it transforms them. It motivates them. If they're having a sad day or if they're feeling a certain type of thing, I have that connection with my fans. So for me, being able to affect people and to be able to inspire them and motivate them on their journey in this very, you know, tumultuous experience called life is an honor. And I feel like that's my purpose. And because I understand that this is my purpose, I don't need certain bravado from certain people or,
So let me ask you this really quick. When you watch some basketball players, you can tell that they really love the game of basketball. Bro, what's your connection with dance? Bro, it really seems like, I'm serious, it really seems like it's for you and not for us.
It is.
Like, fuck if y'all like this shit. This is for me.
Honestly, it's spiritual for me. It's a really deep connection that I have with dance, and truly, it's very personal for me. My mom was a dancer. All my family and friends, we express through dance, and I would say that it's really it's my conversation without words, and that's why it's so I'm so connected with it. Sometimes words don't truly describe how I feel, or if I could create that mood in so many moves, what would that look like? It's really truly my incentive, to perform. And I really have a close relationship with dance. So yeah, dancing that's just everything to me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I can feel you on that. I feel that way about music when I'm making a beat. Sometimes you always want to do secure the financial side of it.
Right.
Sometimes it has to have the right singer or the right rapper over it, or it's almost like it's my children. Like they fuck it up, and you want to give your children the best opportunity that you possibly can. You want to put them around the right people, put them in the best college, put them in the best situation for them to make it. Once you put them out there in the world, because once they out there and it's out, you can't pull it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey.
Yes, sir.
You got anything, brother?
Yeah. So, I wanted to ask you, what are the sources of the continuing sources of inspiration for you, as far as pushing forward and just continually just motivating yourself to excel because of all the accomplishments that you have? Like, what is it that keeps you pushing and continuously rising?
I feel like you can find creativity and motivation in the smallest things. Mm-hmm. And, that's how I proceed through life. And also truth. Truth is an important tool that if you're good enough to put it into your creativity, you are living art. So staying in my truth has really afforded me the opportunity to continuously stay motivated. You know what I mean? And definitely with the help of all of these, great people in my life, like Scotty P and like my bro, a lot of the times, actually, I'm gonna tell you a really interesting story about Bill Withers, the late great Bill Withers that just passed. So, the other day I was telling my bro, I was like, I don't know why I'm feeling moved. I feel like, Bill Withers is telling me that I need to record A Lovely Day. Like, this concept and this idea, it's only a few creative artists that are so good that they make songs for the future, i.e. Computer Love. Like, this is a genius song. He didn't have FaceTime. He's basically talking about FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? So Bill Withers inspired me to want to do a rendition of A Lovely Day. Fast forward, a great friend of ours now, Michael Beckwith, I forget how he got attached to the conversation, but they were saying how he's been playing A Lovely Day for the last 2 weeks, and he actually did his eulogy because they had to have a small going away thing for him because they couldn't have a funeral. And that right there gives me the wherewithal and confidence to just like do stuff. But sometimes I don't follow through, and I'm like telling my bro, I'm like, bro, should I what you think about this idea? And he like, man, just do it. And fast forward, now we have the Lovely Day Challenge. We're doing an initiative with Music Cares, for all of the artists, on the planet, that need support at this time. Creativity is like a soft voice. If you're paying attention and you listen, then it can move you.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
You mentioned Bill Withers. Are there other artists that inspire you or that inspired you growing up?
Yeah, most definitely. MJ, James Brown. I even studied some Jackie Wilson, Stevie.
Hey.
Who else, bro? Bob Marley. Who else, bro? We listened to all of the greats.
It was,
Earth, Wind, and Fire,
just saying,
yeah.
it was really weird hearing you call your brother old, and you're old. I'm like, who am I looking at here?
It's a tone. Yeah, it's a tone. Hey. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, that's one of my favorite songs ever, bro. The bass line on that bitch was so killer, dog.
Okay.
Hey, Scott, you remember when I used to bump that shit all the time in the Bentley?
All the time.
Yeah, man. This is what I want to ask you. Well, no, Scott, since you all know each other, act like y'all don't and ask a question, bro.
Man, you look like you're in really good shape. Do you have a personal trainer?
Yeah. Yes. His name is Scott Barker.
Ooh, I didn't hear that.
Let me ask you this.
No, I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys are both real transparent with your lives. You live out a lot of it on social media, but I know it's not everything. Omari, what's something that people may not know about Orion that you think would be interesting? And Orion, I want you to answer the same thing for Omari.
All right. I'll say this.
Y'all not looking at each other like, hey, bro. Hey, bro. They using their mental telepathy again. Hey, bro.
Right now, y'all just don't. It's a whole convo going on right now.
So I'll say that, people might not know that my bro is he is the neatest, most neat freakest, not OCD, but just neat is all get out. I'm the opposite. You know what I'm saying? I'm wild with mine, you know what I mean? But I'm always inspired by the neatness, you know what I'm saying? Super neat guy, man. I mean, neat guy.
I would say that growing up with my bro, the thing that I'm always most surprised about and always motivated is like how fast he picks things up. I watched him basically teach himself how to DJ, and now he's on tour, and now he's like, opening the show, and he's actually a singer, producer, performer, and I just saw him pick this up. So I think that is something that's like very unique about my bro. It's just like he can pick up things and he can get lit at it real fast. So
that's true. Look at Banner. He's like the bike mechanic in the group now. He can fix bikes better than me.
Wow.
He taught himself.
That's dope.
I come back to town, he got the tool bag out, he got the shit all broke down. What's going on here? How'd you learn that? Orion, man.
Yeah, I mean, he plants. I mean, he always gives me the things that I'm like, damn, I gotta learn this now. Like, well, I gotta learn how to plant, trees. I gotta learn how to fucking DJ. Learn how to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm giving me 5 books. Like, hey, bro, you should read this one. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta read books. I gotta do all this shit. Yeah, my bro.
It's funny. We talked about the fact, all of us, that we push each other and challenge each other every day. And if you don't have somebody around you that pushes us, like I ended up doing 78 miles on my bike because of Scott. It started off 5. It started off, Scott did 5. I did 7. He did 20. I did 27. He did 35. I did 42. Then he did like what? He did like 52. Then I did 60. He did 67. And then I did 78.
What?
Yeah.
And I made it to the end of the block of my house, and I was happy. That's a lot.
Yeah, and we push each other to be greater every day. Actually, the last time we did 35 miles was because of y'all.
Oh, that was that was the 50 day.
Yeah, that was the 50 day. I was like, what the fuck? Damn it.
They did 36 the other day. We got work to do.
Hey, bro, if I always tell people it's not what they think, and I want both of you all to answer this question. It's not what people will think about you in 20 years. It's what they'll think about you in 200, if they think about you at all.
Okay.
If there was a few sentences that you would want most people, if they could agree on both of you all's legacy, separate and together, what would that be in 200 years? What would you want people to say about you?
Well, I definitely, me and bro always had this conversation about brotherhood. Mm-hmm. And, it's so interesting to us how the brother, story is really more Cain-enabled than a loving brother relationship. So for us, that is something that we discuss as far as like brotherhood. We want to be the dopest and the littest bros.
We want to be the bros that people remember wasn't fighting, wasn't hating on each other, wasn't competing with each other, like working together to be there for each other. We want other brothers to look at us and be like, yo, we need to, we need to brother up.
Yeah, so that's definitely one thing, I'm saying, as far as a collective that we definitely agree on. I think individually for me, it's really about effect. I really hope that, whenever, the transformation to the next plane happened, is that I had just done enough work to be, so inspirational that, people stay motivated. I really, like I said earlier, I feel like my purpose here is to remind people that we have to be joyous on this journey. You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying earlier, for me, it would just be the effectiveness of joy. You know what I mean?
And for me, I would like to fast forward 200 years and people look at someone like Omarion, like, that when you have a huge star in the family, the siblings don't have to be like parodies or lesser than, and that's because of our relationship, because of who he is, because of who I am. It's like, I could take the position of, whatever, but it's like, I could also step my game up and, just be better and just be more effective. And that's what I want people to remember me as, is being effective as possible whenever I could be. You know what I mean? Like, be effective.
Straight up.
In closing, actually, I don't want to close.
Before we leave?
Huh?
We get them to speak on any new music or whatever before we leave?
New
What's
music?
coming up, oh?
New projects.
Oh, yeah.
Sell.
I've been acting hella different lately.
Hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, so, that's the current song that we have out. But, I mean, let me just say, while we're all on quarantine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope people are really spending time to go within and to maybe do some things that they didn't do before. Whether that be clean your closet, whatever. I just wanted to, speak on the sidebar, before I get into all that, I have going on this year. One thing is the Unbothered Essential Oil by myself and Art Natural that I'll be dropping end of the year. Unbothered fragrance. We're tapping into all your 5 senses. You dig? And to be unbothered is to be able to maintain your position through adversity. You know what I'm saying? So I know what that smells like. So we're definitely going to be dropping that. We're definitely going to be dropping that this year. Along with an album. I got an album already in the clip. Myself, James Fauntleroy, is titled Passport. It's an experience. It's not just a sonic album, but I can't wait to bring this experience to the world. You know what I mean? When we get off of lockdown. Of course, the Millennium Tour is postponed right now, but as soon as things get back in motion, we back on tour. We only were able to do 5 shows in the tour. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely going to be back on the road. We got Can You Hear Me out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could definitely download that. We have the Lovely Day Challenge, you know, for anyone that wants to, you know, join the vibration and continue to spread it. All you have to do is record yourself singing A Lovely Day and a hook, and you can send it to me.
How do they send it to you?
What else, bro?
How do they send it to you? How do they send it to you?
Oh, you can send it via Instagram. You can send it via Facebook. It's all under Omarion. Y'all can send it that way. What else? What else is going on, bro? Like you said, man. You know. Oh, I forgot the Zeus. Oh, yes. I forgot the Millennium Live. We just dropped the Millennium Live with. I did a partnership with this network called Zeus, and we're going to be doing original content. And the first piece we dropped is the tour from last year. So if you didn't get a chance to see the tour last year, then you could definitely download Zeus for a couple of dollars and check it out. I'm also going to be preparing for another original series called The Connection, which is behind the scenes. And Scotty P, you could speak to our 2019 experience on the Millennium Tour. It was very interesting. That's all I'm saying.
Time in life, you dig?
Yeah, that's facts.
A lot of interesting footage got captured. I'll leave it at that. But you're gonna want to see this.
Yep. So we got that, and then you want to let them know, bro? Tap into your SoundCloud. So
well, you know, yours truly. I'm gonna be on Instagram Live, bi-weekly, 1 week in, 1 week out, doing, you know, unknown bangers, doing old school night, doing worldwide music, just getting on live to get people familiar with the party that I'm rocking. You know, it's only a few places you can get this energy.
Yep.
And I'm just letting everybody know you only gonna get this right here. So come through to the Instagram. It's peace, it's love, and it's in abundance. You feel me? So, you know, that's
you did. Yes, sir.
So
yeah.
So to both of y'all, man, we really appreciate it. Before we go out, is there anything that just anything that you want to leave our subscribers? Oh, I want to give a shout out to T-Pain. T-Pain is an alumni. He was the first star to come through to the David Banner podcast. Actually, the first one to bless the booth for us too.
Oh wow!
So, family, we can't wait, you know, for this to lift up when we get you in person, bro. Anything you want to leave our listeners with? Any advice? Just any last words?
I just want to say to everyone that's at home, you know, be productive and know that, you know, this planet has been here for a long time. So, you know, this is just a moment. This is just a small moment. So prepare for the future. Prepare for the best future. I think you should hit them with the mantra, bro.
Peace, love, and abundance, y'all. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome night. I love you. You love you. Yeah.
And we're going to leave y'all with the elders, man. The David Banner Podcast. Peace.
In life, we will fail countless times. The key to success is to use each failure as a stepping stone. One of my favorite quotes is by Marianne Radmacher, and it simply reads, "Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow."
Thank you for supporting the David Banner Podcast. If you're sick of bullshit TV that's always showing our people in a negative light, if you're looking for information that's simple and entertaining instead of boring, check out Business Bully TV. Business Bully TV has amazing programming, from celebrity interviews, documentaries, and movie reviews. You can watch exclusive programming that you can't get anywhere else from today's power players. Business Bully TV is available for free on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, and streaming 24/7 and on demand at businessbully.tv. Once again, this is David Banner from the David Banner Podcast.